Hello again, Fit Like, it's Janie again for Fit Like Flowers. So I thought I'd do a wee follow on from a wee film that was telling you need to weed too much, just be careful because you might take things out that are actually really good plants. Now I've just been around the garden, just a wee week around, pulled up some self-seeded plants that I'm going to pot on so I've got more plants rather than them going into the compost bay. It's enough a waste. So here I've got some campanula. Now this campanula, it's a tall one, it grows to about 1.5 meters, it's blues and whites. It's a great cut flower, it's absolutely fantastic. It's self-seeded all over the place. And this here is a white verbascum. Now I grew this from a packet of seeds 3 or 4 years ago, and the seed packet said, yeah, it's a good cut flower, and it is a fabulous cut flower. It's a nice, and it flowers early and you cut it, it'll keep coming again, which is a bonus. But also it said treat it as an annual, which I thought, well, fair enough. But however, it turns out it's one of the most prolific perennial verbascums I have. It's really hardy and it self-seeds everywhere. So every year I'm going around picking out these little plants and potting them up so I can sell them on, or I actually give a lot of them away. And it's a really nice thing to do if you know your plants and you know the difference between plants and weeds when you are weeding, is pull out the young seedlings and pot them up and give them away to your pals if you don't have any room for them. So what I've got here, I've got a bucket of homemade compost. I make a lot of compost because I do a lot of gardening. And I've got about 14 compost bays around the garden. And I build them myself, I build them out of pallets. I use 4 pallets, I prop them up, put them together with cable ties. It takes me about 15 minutes to build one. I chuck stuff in it, garden waste, I leave it for 2 or 3 years. And I've got beautiful compost. Now this is, it's just gorgeous, it smells fantastic, it's full of nutrients, so it gives these little seedlings a really good start in life. So I'm just going to get this campanula in there, got a nice root on it, hole in the pot. There we go. Now I'll give that a good soak, put it back outside because it's a hardy plant, and that'll give me a lovely new plant. Here are young larkspur that have self-seeded. The ones I showed you in the last wee film in amongst the weedy beds. I've pulled them out and I've just popped them in amongst these ones. So actually this will be a whole box of larkspur without me physically sowing any seeds. This wee thing here is a self-seeded Magus. I grow loads of these, but I haven't grown any seeds this year because I'm just depending on last year's ones self-seeding. So in this box where they were last year, there's quite a few coming through, and I know there'll be lots and lots more, and they'll be coming up in boxes around about. So as they come up, I'll take them out and put them all in this box. So I'll have a couple of boxes of free Magus.